During the pilot project in the Ettelbruck train station demolition, we wanted to make sure that we reuse as much material as possible. Based on the 3D scan of the building information model, and the reversible BIM have been created. The materials inventory has been then generated, and decisions about the reuse strategy have been made, supported by reuse potential information indicators. This helped us to consolidate the data into a dashboard that supported the analysis of the reuse strategy and helped the stakeholders during the decision process. We used both environmental and economic criteria to make good decisions regarding the reuse of building components and materials. This approach helped us to reduce downcycling and promote reuse. Thanks to this approach, during the pilot project, we can observe that 17% of the materials were reused. This is a good step towards a more responsible use of materials.
I am Guillaume Dubois, civil engineering engineer with the Construction Study Office at Schroeder & Associés, and the Digital Deconstruction project was, for me, a unique opportunity to imagine that we will be able to reuse materials that will have been dismantled in other buildings and create a loop of reusable, dismantling and reuse materials. For more complex buildings, it is really to get to the heart of the building to find those that can have real potential for reuse. And there we are, really at the beginning of the path, since we have to create a market. Today we can enter in certain buildings and directly see that these elements are in perfect condition and seem easily removable. We are going to start with a dismantling, recovery, condition of the elements. But will they find a buyer? It is a good question. Today we do not know, and we want to create this market. So the reuse strategy, it must address the entire loop. That means that we have to be able to identify the elements, then to know how to dismantle them, to condition them, and to find buyers. And at the moment, we are still at the beginning of the path. We need that all construction companies, all architects, project designers, owners are motivated, passionate about this subject, and come to do shopping in existing buildings, come to buy in what we call a second-hand market in existing buildings. We need that they become interested in the reuse potential, and there we will have a dynamic that will create real reuse strategies. We cannot simply keep to ourselves and imagine what could be used, but never make the projects benefit from it. So we really have to see a global reuse strategy, a complete strategy from the beginning to the end, and be able to trace what works less, to permanently adapt our strategies. We are aiming at the perfect outcome. Yes, so the ideal case would be, as we have a great team on this project, to have a tool that allows us to easily, thanks to digitization, save a lot of time for our work of materials inventory, and to succeed in demonstrating that it is possible to reuse deconstruction elements in new projects. That is my ambition with this project. That is my dream, to succeed in showing that it is possible if we believe in it.
Finally, the summary of statistics on project elements, materials, and circularity metrics is shown in the analysis page. The reusability of components on the top left is shown according to the reversible BIM analysis. But the reuse decision on the right reflects the outcomes of reuse in practice. The quantities of materials across all elements is shown on the top right. This is a reflection of the materials table. The DDC platform achieves an integration of hybrid data sources in a more centralized data model focused on deconstruction. What you have seen in this video is only the front-end web application, which is powered by back-end APIs and several other modules. To find out more about the technical developments of the platform, please have a look at the other project deliverables. We hope that the tools developed within this project will help our community transition towards a more circular economy. Thanks for watching.